ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Bearston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Bearstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in the affairs of Essex, send his men home in shrouds.
Ah, we should challenge his right to rule. Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of its own? We should fight, yes, fight! And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas Festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Drink, be merry, eat your fill. Sing of great battles, for tomorrow we may die. There's no problem that mead and song can't solve.
Do we not deserve such mirth? A great feast and happiness? The dark days of winter approach. Let us drink them away. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Beware of sleep in a witch's bosom, nor let her limbs ensnare you, for she will not bring an early harvest.
Bosoms, that? No. I'm afraid I don't know what that means, Abel. There! Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this shire, Bearstan. Useless.
Useless.
That's right.
Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone! That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Bearston. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Bearston. Aren't you worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this soon enough.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Abel.
हमारे
I
आप
from my
किधर हैं?
wife,
ऑनलाइन
and
आए.
my wife from Essex.
I'm too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Does your God not allow husbands and wife to part?
Our god, our king. There is much standing in the way of a joyous uncoupling. Ours was an arranged marriage, a political need, and not easily broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done.
मैं भी आ
It
जाता हूँ
will
कटे
only
सोए थे.
take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Alvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?
Holy Father! Help me! It's Peter!
Ser Ildoslawys.
Go, my eyes. What do you see? Exactly.
Together, lads, we have this. Come on, then! Work with me!
There you are, Eivor. Over here!
I came first to help you. Your need seemed more pressing.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You've lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of two babes who never took a breath.
You speak with some sadness. Has your time here always been tragic?
There have been tears, but also great passions. Love, foolishness, regret. Yet, is that not all lives? The best lived of them?
And what of our plan, the great Llamas kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening. A blessing of the harvest, full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
This captain, who is he?
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year. Full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon?
A Dane. Though Adred calls you raiders. He says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, ah! It must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that light hangs in the sky. A road for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their eternal feast.
An eternal feast would be a merry end.
We are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Hrolfr, called Rollo in my tongue. Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward he demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I'll bring him round. By force or persuasion. Just be ready for my signal at the Lammas festival. Rollo!
Please, I'm just a poor Christian brother with nothing left to give. Oh!
Someone's at the door, Rollo.
Oh, is it that hun I asked for?
Estrid sent me.
Did she now? As a parting gift for the man who rattled her bones, huh?
No, I'm here to collect you.
Can it wait?
Oi! Bring out the one they call Rollo. The king's men want to ask him a few questions.
No.
Just a second. Good day, sir. Come in.
Move! Move! Some help here?
Bloody fucking Danes! Open this door! Out! Now!
Follow me.
We found your camp, Dane. Your friends are all trussed up. No one's help you now.
You're worried.
Come on, you tried dusty webs. Come drink with me. You think you can drink?
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you, Estrid?
Only a friend. I'm Avon of the Raven clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
Go to your men if you must. Only tell me where to find you. We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can.
No, innit? Bertha will be there.
Saxon bastards! Rollo the imprudent? I'll show them. I'll be Rollo the Gelder soon enough.
Or Rollo the Screamer, if you don't keep it down.
Was it you who gave Ivar the Boneless his name? I hear talk of his deeds around the campfire, but his name I never understood.
He was boneless before I met him. Now he's bones on a pyre. That's all I know for sure.
And King Alfred? Can you imagine their king in the sky blanket tears and our lands? He'd be bluer than my father on nights the mead is strong. He fall asleep in the snow with a dog keeping him warm. Ah, this talk makes me long for the old times. The good old times. No! What is this? Why am I... It's worse than I feared. So many of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor.
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxon...
Gerhild, is it?
Aye. Rollo's sworn sword sister. I've served him proud and true. You cannot think I betrayed him?
You weren't here when the Saxons attacked.
I was hunting. There's fine game in the trees outside the camp, and our people need meat.
What was your prey?
Rabbits for stew. Rollo's favorite.
Who are you to Rollo?
I am shield sworn, so long as England and that Frankish witch do not sway him from the true path. Our people deserve better.
I hear envy. But of Estrid or Rollo, I cannot tell.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak. My concern is for my fellow Danes. Your...
That's all for...
While you were drinking and...
Lord, yes? What is your story?
You want to hear my story? And bring me a mug of ale, and we'll...
Where were you when the Saxons...
Hunting rabbits, wasn't I? Sick to death of carrots and turnips. Then I heard Gerhild shouting, and all hell broke.
Did you see anything at all?
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't hear them, but wasn't nothing good. Sure.
Why should I believe you? You could be lying to save...
Ask her. Says she's loyal to Rollo, but I've known her since she was a babe. Full of spite and ambition.
How long has your sword served?
I owe his father a blood oath. If that means wiping Rollo...
And if Rollo was dead, that oath would be fulfilled.
I'll feast in Odin's hall one day, but not with the stain of dishonor on my hands.
I have what I...
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxon...
Gerhild. Lord accused you of treachery. He saw you with a Saxon.
Look, you believe that old crow? His bones crumble and his mind wanders with age. Or he wallows in jealousy. Take your pick.
That's all.
While you were drinking and whoring...
Lorg. I have what I...
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us.
Lorg. I have...
While you were drinking and...
Gerhild. That's all.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo...
Have you made your decision?
Gerhild claimed to be hunting as Lorg did. Rabbit.
She rarely hunts. She's been a terrible shot since we were children.
Your shield sister is jealous. She thinks you neglect your people by sleeping with the enemy.
She always had ambition. But she accepted my leadership. Swore on her shield.
Lorg saw her with a Saxon. She claimed he was her lover.
Yet she has berated me many times for taking Estrid to my bed. I did not think her a hypocrite.
Lorg said he was hunting, but your rags are full of fresh rabbits.
Why would he lie? Unless he had something to hide.
He tires of his blood oath, and with your death, he would be free.
He has become old and frail, but he served my father well. Have you come to a firm
I have.
Let me hear it. Both choices...
Gerhild betrayed you.
No! That's not true! Rollo, I beg you!
A shameful death on bloody Saxon soil. Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the eyesight to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my hall. There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
She was always a jealous crow, beak pricking over every decision I made.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive, and I will need your help after they're free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be...
I always knew there was something wrong about her.
Spare me your... Let's continue our talk.
Asked about this.
Go. Find something useful to do.
I've heard of a sacred place in this south.
Ghost? Ghost तो तू पार्टी में था? अच्छा, मीट मोर्फ को तो डिलीट कर दिया. Add as a close girlfriend कर लिया कि add as close friend किया अभी? Add as sexually harass कर.
Ring the bell. Rollo's men, caged, clump hens.
Valhalla क्यों नहीं खेल रहा Ghost? मेरी अभी तक नहीं खत्म हुई Ghost. यार तो स्टोरी काफी बड़ी है. कह रहा था लेडी बटरफ्लाई को देख के मेरा खड़ा हो जाता है, मैं इसलिए नहीं खेलता।
I'll help you!
सही है, कौन जाके सो जा। काम पे भी आना तूने।
I'll get to the bell. Gods be good to you. Let's give the ravens a feast of Saxon blood! So much blood! Fenrir gnaw on your bones! Eyes open.
हमारा आगे कौन सा गेम आ रहा है? कुछ महीने तो कोई गेम नहीं आ रहा।
Rollo's men are free. Now we discuss the terms of the kidnap. Your axe arm is strong, Rollo.
Never doubt me, Raven Feeder. These Saxon king slaves did.
I need someone with a swift wave steed in good repair to bring the Lady Estrid across the sea to Francia.
Another kidnap scheme. Estrid is unshakable. All right, then. Let we two triumph where one failed.
I need you stout-hearted in this. Whatever your passions for Estrid.
We had our time together. Now that's done. I will not fail you here. Nor her.
We'll meet with your men inside Colchester on the night of the Lammas Festival.
Persona 5. नखरे ही बहुत है यार लोगों के। क्या मतलब मैं क्यों नहीं खेल रहा? ओह, साइबरपंक PS5 का अपडेट आएगा तो खेलेंगे ना। अब तो शादी करता ठीक हो गई है काफी। PS4 पे वो रहने ही रहने हैं।
All of it I remember a lover from so long ago. Would I?
उसकी शक्ल है सकीरो खेलने वाली। पैंचो होगा सुपर मारियो खेला जाके।
Spread your wings, Sudan. Best not to draw attention. The last house in Malden. All of it should be here.
You hold on.
Someone was interrupted preparing their supper. Taken or fled. A second bed. Olvida doesn't live alone. Aid me. Be my eyes.
Leave me be, warmonger! You have my sister! Is that not enough?
Peace, boy. I'm not with these men. I came to speak with your sister, that's all.
A day in Essex. Now here's a day riddled with strange portents and happenings.
Why did they take your sister?
Some of Alfred's men beat a child of the village for stealing bread. My sister would not stand by and see injustice done.
Do you know where they're holding Olvida?
Yet another stay at the King's pleasure. The prison camp at Brentwood, far to the west.
I'll bring her to the lake house north of there. Meet us there.
If you promise you will find her, I...
Show me.
Get the murdering heathen!
see you, old friend. I must be careful now.
Finished!
This key should unlock Alvida's cage.
What? What is this? You're not one of them?
Stay quiet. I'm here to free you.
I cannot walk. My ankle. They were not gentle with me.
Then I will carry you.
Who are you? Who risked so much to save me?
Friend.
Hello, Chiz. Is he all right? The poor boy?
Not your brother. Someone else who wishes to rekindle a friendship.
Good edge on you!
Eat this! Remain steadfast!
Fucking लोड़े मेरा कोड़ा मार दिया Assassin grade यार मुझे नहीं लड़ना इतनी वार्म से ये रंडी को मैं घोड़े पे रखने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कब से वो पीछे से आके पोस्ट पे डंडा मारे मेरी इधर आ लाड़ी लोगों में Oh my god! यार घोड़ा बेच के मैं पतीसा ले लेना पैंट चौथ की जगह कड़ा ही नहीं होता मैं कब से कोशिश कर रहा हूँ घोड़े पे इस डंडी को रखूं घोड़ा रुक के रुकता ही नहीं कुत्ती का बच्चा यार अल्लाह की कसम मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा रुक जा प्लीज स्टॉप
Beat me. My bones ache.
Guide me.
Oh, the pain.
Bless the saints! Here you are, sister, safe and well.
My leg. It pains.
Rest now. Soon you will be up and about again.
Alfida! Did they hurt you?
Takes more than some cockshy milksops to break my will. Beating a boy half to death for stealing bread? I'll not see it done.
Growling bellies mean nothing to those pay swords.
Ellerich, pay more mind to the world. It is cruel and dark for those who cannot stand up for themselves.
Alvida, could we speak in private?
He is a good boy, but without a father to guide him, he's grown softer than I'd hoped.
I'm here at the request of Alderman Beerston. He wonders if you could love him again.
Love him? Dear old Beerston, he remembers.
He does.
I've thought of him sometimes myself. But with my brother to fend for, I could not waste a life mooning.
He has thought of nothing but you, Alvida. And with his wife, Estrid, returning to Francia, he sent me to find you.
How it would work between me and him? I'm a poor woman. Have been always. But the alderman... Oh, God, help me! I'll give him a go. How could I not? Oh, bless.
He'll come if you call. At the lighting of the bonfire, he'll ride here to meet you.
Ellerich, come you and sit with us. I have something to say.
My apple blossom girl. Is it really you?
It is. Though crows have left their footfalls round my eyes.
They still shine brightly, as when we were children. Has Eivor told you all?
Aye, she has.
And do you accept me, love? My heart feels like it will burst.
Now that you're reunited, what will you do?
Are we reunited? I must hear it from your lips, Alvida. It has been many summers, and I have aged ungracefully.
I will hear your wooing, Beerston. God help me, I've nothing to keep me in Malden.
And this young lad is Ellerich, Alvida's brother.
Hello, your worshipfulness.
I am Beerstan, nothing more or less. And you are a fine, strong lad of... how old?
19 summers.
He's all the family I have, Beerston. If I'm to stay, you must welcome us both into your heart.
We have one half of our bargain done, Beerston. I will return with news of the other.
Does this mean we're leaving Malden?
You are, my boy. To live with me in Colchester. Perhaps I can teach you the joy of the hunt.
Before you go, Ellerich, I'd suggest a long, slow walk around the lake. I should leave them to their reunion. The next piece of this drama is the kidnap in Colchester.
Dear Beerston, I cannot believe you would come for me after all these years.
I never stopped thinking of you, Alvida.
Oh, my brother! You killed him! Die!
बहुत annoying है यार. ये जब घूम रहा होता ना तब मारा कर उसको.
Now! Get the murdering heathen!
The festival is underway. I should speak to Rollo about our plan.
बॉसेस को समझ आती है कि क्या कर रहा है, मुल्क की समझ नहीं आती कि क्या कर रहा है.
How are your people, Rollo? Recovered and ready for what tonight holds?
Gerhild's treachery was a blow. Few were surprised it came to that. Only that her dark ways took... Put that aside. We're ready.
Unleash your war dogs. Set things afire. Bring panic.
We'll stick their hearts with needles of...
Night will fall soon. Then is our moment to strike.
Damn coward!
This is what we do to sex and things. We pillage.
Pillage and plunder!
और फिर आगे ठंड तो लग रही.
Stand down, you Saxon dogs! Lady of Essex is ours! Odin's beard. You wouldn't fool a child with that howling.
Unhand me, fiend!
अबे यार बहुत आवाज़दार कर रहा है मुझे नहीं घोड़ा ही है वो देख मैं इतनी मुश्किल से घोड़े पे बैठा हूँ उन्होंने मेरी बॉडी पे तीन अबे घोड़े ने नीचे छलांग मार दी यार अबे क्या कर रहा है घोड़ा मैंने लड़की को रखा हुआ मेरा मिशन है उसको लेके जाना है अबे इजी है लेडी बटरफ्लाई बोल से तो इजी लगी थी मुझे बोल मेरे पहुंचा मैंने लेडी बटरफ्लाई को फट से मार दिया लोग इतना कुछ कहते थे लेडी बटरफ्लाई का इजी है वो मुझे सकीरो डॉट सोल्स वगैरह से इजी लगी थी शायद मैं फॉर ऑनर वेटरन हूं इस वजह से
We are safe enough to walk, I think. Aren't we?
Hey, wait! Now you pay for your sins!
My heart is racing. Oh, what a thrill! My heart is racing.
मैंने जो सही एंजॉय किया ना मैंने सकीरो और नियो 2 बहुत अच्छी गेम नहीं मैंने नहीं खेली हुई 2 खेली हुई
Be glad it still beats at all. Your screaming drew half the gods in Colchester.
1 खेलूंगा ना रीमास्टर उठाऊंगा ना अभी जो आ रहा है
Be glad it still beats at all. Your screaming drew half the gods in Colchester down upon us.
I wanted to give a good performance. It is done. And all that stands between me and my home now is a foaming ribbon of surf and silt.
You did well, Rollo. You and your people.
Loki's hissing sun churns the waters between our coasts.
Have a care, then. Alfred's soldiers will be looking for Estrid, even if Birstens will not.
Now's not the time for such worries, A4. Tonight...
Birstan will meet you northeast of Colchester tomorrow. You have earned all my husband come find me, if you like. Away from these reveling Danes.
Managed to find Birstan. No doubt he's hunting again.
Sword to sword with your father, Rollo.
Yes! A ruse worthy of the
बहुत builds हैं बहुत weapon हैं बहुत stances हैं बड़ा मजा आता है यार once you get into it बहुत variety है इतना किसी resource games वगैरह में इतना variety नहीं है तो डीमन सोल्स पता नहीं क्यों नहीं कह रहा मार
trample you, you...
मैं क्या मार डीमन सोल्स यार मैंने डीमन सोल्स में बिल्ड ही ऐसी बना ली है मैं दिल ही नहीं करता खेलने को मेरे टाइप की गेम नहीं है ये डीमन ऑफ हेट्रेड तो है ही कैंसर ना उसको तो अब डालते ही नहीं ना किसने किया वाला जेट उसको पर्पल वाले ऊपर गया हुआ था ऊपर गया हुआ था हल्की बुल्की फूक में हल्का फुल्का फक सदी देगा तुम्हें टिप्स असद मैंने इसको उससे मारा था वो जो नहीं था बुचर की वो जो नहीं होती नाइफ वो डैमेज करती है इसको पता नहीं अब सकीरो में
There,
Lady
old
Butterfly
hound. Hold faith, for soon we'll be hunting.
हाँ
Beerston, Estrid said you'd be here.
Eivor, dear heart, you who drew back the bow of Eros and reunited me with my one true love.
Have your thanes asked why you do not look for Estrid?
Pish. They have asked, yes. I said it was hopeless. Then I lay upon my couch, sobbing and wailing. A pretty show.
That may not be enough.
Tut tut. The wind is soft upon our faces, and I am far from the whispering doors of...
रंडी के बच्चे उठेगा तो मैं हंट करूंगा ना यार मैं बहुत ओवरवेल्म हो गया उसका वर्ल्ड देख के ना.
What are we hunting now?
Boar. A majestic animal, don't you think? Driven by a fierce fire, blazing eyes and sword tusks.
वही ना मैं
I once
अभी ये
knew a
भी खेल रहा
strong-armed
हूँ.
shield
मेरा
maiden
दिमाग
who
खराब
rode
होकर
a
बंद
boar
कर दी.
into battle. She named it Bristolbolt.
How wondrously strange. Your tales are worthy of the hearing. We'll not ride our boars, but eat them. A feast in Alvida's honor.
A feast for your mistress? Birston, if this ruse falls apart, King Alfred will strip you of your title. Our alliance would be worthless.
Have no fear, I shall be discreet. We will eat and sup at my hall with a few friends and family. It is there our friendship will be sealed.
So soon after Lammas? Will people there not recognize me?
No, you are just one more Dane. And in that chaos, who remembers anything but the screams of dear Estrid?
These are your lands. I trust in your judgment. And how is Olvida?
She is a firebrand. We have rekindled our love as if we were teenagers. Even Ellerich is a welcome addition. A younger brother to me, yet more alike to a son. The things I should like to teach him. Ah, this is the spot. The best boar here.
जल्दी चलना रंडी के बाल. नहीं गाली रंडी का बाल. घोड़ वो इधर कुत्ता उसके चुप पे लगा रहा है यार. ये क्या गेम.
Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Table won't fill itself.
पर फेनिक्स ना असल इसकी इतनी लंबी नहीं हो सकती. मेरा नहीं याद फेनिक्स कितनी लंबी होगी.
They are fearsome beasts, but tasty. Well, Eivor.
तुझे पता ना बटरफ्लाई से पहले इतने एनिमी आते हैं. सबको मार दे. फिर से मार लेना देव करके.
And enough for one day, I think. Even my thanes will not go hungry with this catch, and they are as voracious as wolves snatching at my carcass.
They may give you grief, but I've been nothing but amused. They are a welcome change to...
You have brought us all true happiness, Eivor. I thank...
Birston, the Heart Hound, who sought his true love by search...
Beautifully said, my... Come, Percy, you hapless hound. Barely a...
जी कहते हैं. जी. क्या होता है? आपको मैनर्स नहीं? ऐसे. बुरा समझेगा तब बड़ों को. बदतमीजी क्यों कर रहा है यार? मैंने क्या कहा? और जी में कितना फर्क है?
What are your plans?
के लिए मुंह नहीं खोलना पड़ता ना.
There is much that is new in this old fleet.
बस यही डिफरेंस है और तो कोई डिफरेंस.
Birston, You promised we would never be apart, not for one waking or sleeping moment, and already you're sneaking out to hunt.
For the feast, sweetling. We owe...
Sister, have you forgotten where you are?
I have a right to happiness outreach. Or am I to play nursemaid forever, you ungrateful pup?
Happiness, yes. But you embarrass yourself nightly, heaving and sweating with this ham hock.
Hold your tongue, boy. Lest we both speak our truths.
What truth have you to speak? That you've returned to this fickle man who abandoned you years ago? A woman he paid this Dane to abduct in that lammish shadow play? Mind yourself, boy. Or that you let him sniff and paw you, and take him to your bed on the promise of the whole of Essex whispers now. He's married still, his wife freshly stolen, and
I am the mother of his child, you whelp!
Child? Alvida?
Please, my boy, I
will never forgive you for...
My lord, joyous news. God smiles upon us this very day. Estrid has been found by Alfred's men. They ride to her rescue as we speak.
I will not let this plot be...
Nothing is safe till they are...
I will fix this.
You can count on...
सेंटा क्लास बन गया, उसको गोदी में बैठा। ये बहुत हरामी है तू ह्यूमन। कहने की जरूरत है, उसको पता पहले ही है। वो वॉइस मैं भी स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ, उसको उर्दू की थोड़ी समझ आएगी। रंडी क्या है उसको? असाम को भी रंडी क्या लो, फिर नाम क्यों बुरा लग जाएगा? असामिया तू वाकई इसको पसंद करता तो मैं फिर कुछ नहीं कहूँगा उसको रंडी के अलावा। नहीं करता वो बस।
Estrid is so close to freedom. I hope I'm not too late.
सामने से क्या तुझे शादी करके ले जाए, तो जब उधर पहुंच जाएगा इसको छोड़ दें। तलाक दे दे।
Rollo! Alfred's men have found you!
What? How can this be?
Lork, stand by Estrid. Guard her with your life. If she's taken, all is lost for us.
Come, lady. It would not...
Watch out!
Lork! Odin, no!
Release the woman, Danes! If she's unharmed, we may lay some of your leg.
Here comes the bastard! Protect Astrid! Repair the ship!
Get loaded.
Keep your guard up!
Assassin's Creed के जो बॉक्स है ना वो बहुत फनी है। वो गोल गोल घूमने लग पड़े एनिमी और वो मेरा बंदा गोल 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 गोल। अबे
Estrid, I promised I would free you of your life in Wessex.
I will miss you.
When winter is past, summer will come and wind you in a flowered skirt.
Goddess Freya, give me more of that.
Come, take care of her, Rollo Stoutheart. And if you find yourself on England's... Good. They're safe. Björsten got his end of the bargain, and Estrid is to Francia. I should return to Randvi.
I should return to Randvi. और कोई नाम नहीं मिला इसके लिए रंडवी लिटरली यही नाम है रंडवी शाम ने वो वीडियो देखा था वो कंधे पे जो चढ़ जाता यार ह्यूमन तो ने बताया नहीं इसको
Björsten got his end of the bargain, and Estrid is to Francia. I should return to Randvi.
Olympics Ali. Olympics Ali.
Yes, yes, one more, and only because you all have such good taste. Now, this.
You had discarded it.
It was not.
मेरा भी पहले यही एक्सप्रेशन था ये क्या है
Randvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid. With Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you sit in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's...
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right?
I don't know. It is not my...
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases and I will hear you out and be as swift... Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago,
I found a pile of mildew-stained. I wished the sailcloth.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return?
Exactly, yes.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have been...
Oh, I will thank you with the bank.
Quiet! After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words. You weaken the minds of children. Until I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out should the need arise again. Do not fail to...
Pleasure to see you.
Sigurd,
leave me be.
If you wish it.
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless.
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own.
If it is not, in the meantime.
In Essex, I played a matchmaker and a heartbreaker. An easy way to forge an alliance.
Understood.
I want to see the... What about Lincolnshire?
A rather
यार मरा तो ना त्राण निकालना.
arrived recently, wishing to speak with you. On a matter of great importance.
Where is he now?
Down at the docks, carousing with my scouts and scaring the fish from the river. He waits for you with great...
He sounds charming. I will
protect your...
इससे ज्यादा डिफेंसिव नहीं खेलना, इसको पुश भी करना है, वरना ये जब सोल्स बुलाएगी ना वरना मार देगी तुझे, इसको पुश करके मारो।
True happiness, isn't it, men? Life in the rough. You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a...
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try.
Another skald come to judge...
Me? Oh, goodness, no, I'm no skald, no. Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your mead.
Yes, I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
Every warrior in this clan deserves a song or saga, Lord. Why Eivor?
Because his name alone dries the tongues of my enemies. If such...
What's your name, Lord?
I am Hundwald, loyal son of... You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted... Only a month ago, without forewarning, I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That's a hard...
Could one of your clan help me return? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
The Eldermen in Mercia are as changeable as the seasons. Why should we care what happens to your father? Someone will take his place.
Because my father is honest, and if you offer an alliance in good faith...
You sing a sad song, Hundwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection. How far will you go to regain it?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now. But when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right...
Ah, you are the chief... God praise you.
I won't be leading you into the heart of the shield wall. I want your word. You will...
I am yours too.
If it comes to that.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven. From there, we shall make...
Goodbye!
God bless and...
I fear maybe escorting that boy...
That might shut him up.
Shut the fuck up. ये क्या है मोटिवेशन? ये तो डीमोटिवेशन है. घोड़े ने दूल्हे पे टट्टी कर दी. लेडी बटरफ्लाई पे टट्टी करे. उसने इसकी बूंद पे चाका मार देना. हीरो 2 बनाएंगे. गेम ऑफ द ईयर गेम भी है ये. है.
Show me what lies ahead.
Why all the sights die?
See Humboldt's back. Drinking and jabbering as always.
So this is Humboldt's safe haven.
Though we be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the king...
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit. Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alvgar.
Lord.
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alvgar has pledged his loyalty to my family. With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
We're going to see your father, Humboldt.
Indeed, Eivor. With speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel.
Humboldt, your father's ill. And do you have a plan? Or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln! Away! But with care. The road between...
You daft lump of lard! A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alvgar. And here he'll prove it.
I'm hot for a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face.
Have you ever seen a blood eagle, my Saxon friends?
A what?
A blood eagle. A raw, magnificent bird I'll tear from your guts. First, I crush your ribs. Then I pull out your lungs and stretch them into wings, so you can fly to your heaven as fast as possible.
Jesus fucking heathen.
You canny fox. Like watching a captain. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we...
You travel with a marked man at your side.
He's with me. He'll be fine.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written...
Alfgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire. I told Humboldt to stay near. Where did he wander off to? Humboldt is in trouble.
To hell with you! Leave it be! Jesus! It's not a bloody day!
Oh! I have been struck down, pruned within an inch of my life. But I will survive.
Silver days must.
Continue as you will. And if I should expire, avenge me.
Strike for Christ!
I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The battle, Alfgar! We have won our...
Humboldt, are you hurt?
Never better!
We should get to Lincoln as...
Yes, you're right. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the chairels and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me? Look! Boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink this...
What were you told when the guards exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky! Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Humboldt. I can't help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling danger. He had bigger things to worry about.
Here's Lincoln. City of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
No! Take the fight to the enemy! We have this! Back! Follow my lead! Come on! Run, home!
Mercian guards everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
ऑनलाइन वो स्टैमिना सिस्टम है ना ऑनलाइन नहीं कर सकते इसको है ऑनलाइन इसका सकीरों का
Dear Reaganhair, body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting...
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father...
Taken?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more...
Did he walk out that door himself? Or what?
He wasn't took, nor did he walk.
On his own, or was he forced?
On his own. It was the Abbess Archer who suggested he be moved.
He still has friends in Lincoln.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can.
सकीरों कितनी पुरानी है साल पुरानी 1.5 साल पुरानी ये छोड़ेगा तो वो खेलेंगे ना.
Who was that fellow?
Reagan Hair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the... Known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every inch of his salt.
मेरे डैड भी वो खेलते थे. याद है विजिलेंटी 8, ट्विस्टेड मेटल. वो एक नीड फॉर स्पीड भी आई थी ना, पता नहीं क्या, जिस पे गाड़ियों में टकरे मारो तो रिकॉर्ड बन नहीं जाता आपका. मेरे पापा का पता नहीं क्या 150 कार्ड्स का रिकॉर्ड था, मुझसे कभी नहीं टूटा. PSP पे. अभी भी अब बस वही खेलते हैं, हेड बॉल बॉल फोन पे. हाँ.
Let us lose. No escape, you yellow dog.
It's gonna be brave. No, go. Over here. An intruder, man.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade. The market is flush with goods.
Keep it up. How about them? Shit!
Archer! Herewrith! Tell Lord Hunbeo...
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunward, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, betting a Dane on some...
I've no patience for insult and rumor. We have come to speak with Lord Hunbeor, that is all.
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly.
What on earth do you mean by that? What's...
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weak...
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence. With a hide this does not, in my estimation, imply benign intention.
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. God must have purpose for you pagans in his holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord, without saying a word. That's...
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I'll have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can.
अभी बंदर भी आएगा जब मार के टट्टी मारता है। फेवरेट उसका म्यूजिक कितना अच्छा है।
Hunwald's father was recuperating. Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart. Do you know where your alderman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our Elderman. I know his favorite foods. I know when his bedclothes get changed. And I know he hates being bled with...
But where has he gone?
Ah, where? I have no...
Forget it. Are you the head sister here?
Aye. And I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a hospice. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you!
No harm will come to you or those you care for.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the...
Your alderman would agree. So the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling guys...
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here. And getting worse, in spite of our... Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old
ruins, just south of here.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate...
क्या पता से भूख लगी हो?
Use our tunnels, if you ask me. What choice do we have? At least this way, they'll leave us be. They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well? Because they fear us, and no one takes us for fools. You got it.
Remember, God punishes those who wish ill upon...
Hey! Come here, bloodbag!
यार डाइंग लाइट अब कब आएगी? 2 इतनी अच्छी थी 1.
These tunnels run deep. Was the Ultimate fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
Damn it!
They will attack inside here.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal.
All this traffic has made smuggling a difficult job.
Smuggling will always be difficult. I prefer...
यार सामने स्पॉइल करने के लिए बैठा हुआ तो
You die now! Getting tired? Want to hear some guns?
सब भी करते हैं इन गेमों में तो कार्ड बंद करो
Fighting here. About what? Violent struggle between nobles and bandits. Bandits didn't fare so well. Noble's cloak, the image of a swan. Looks like the Ultimate passed this way.
स्विच जो उतार देते हैं घर वाले मुझे याद है छोटे स्विच उतार देते हैं आगे बंद करो मैं कहा ये वॉशिंग मशीन थोड़ी है खराब हो जाएगी violent game pass करो.
I know a lonely door that would love to meet this key.
नहीं अब तो घर वालों को पता उनको पास नहीं होती. बुलाते तो हैं हमको क्या पता के.
A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits, paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles, but it didn't end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Ealdorman's cloak was torn off, but he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead. Cast about this land, my friend.
Hello there. Yeah, but you dumb fuck.
Leaving already?
फिर फीड्स पर लग होता था हेल्थ ज़्यादा आती थी. हर गेम में से ओपन वर्ल्ड ही आ रहा है यार. स्पाइडरमैन इतनी सुकून से खेली थी मैंने. बेशक वो ओपन वर्ल्ड है, उतना ओवरवेलमिंग नहीं था.
I should not be seen in this area.
God, it bell.
Christ,
right track. That keep is well protected.
Born in the time of wars, you have earned a long rest. Thank you. There now, my lord. All is prepared. Who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you...
I heard voices as I entered. Were you speaking with him? Does his hooga speak through you?
I'm not sure what to call it precisely. Words form in my mind, and I give them voice. Often they sound like my dear lord.
Can I ask a favor of him?
You could try, but he never speaks when others are present.
Hunwald deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He is owed an inheritance, and deserves a chance to become Elderman himself.
All in good time.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders...
I've seen all I need to.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
I don't know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is... longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
If the greatest enemy, Rani, that you avwensi, it's nearly that you hear this
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news.
There are no friends in that game. इसकी तो मैं डिफिकल्टी ऊपर करूँ मैं बोर होने लगा नॉर्मल बज़र्कर के बाद ड्रेंगर है
Stretch your wings.
Eivor! What new?
Your father's dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbjorn's house. I found...
No. No, this cannot be.
Oh, you poor boy.
I am a man, Archer! Do you hear me? I am a man, and I am my father's...
He's been dead for some time. That was obvious by the state of his corpse. One of you knows more than you're letting on.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father...
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some...
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing moon calf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have...
Hunwald was the son of an ealdorman.
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a Shire moot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
Explain how this works.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our...
It was always my intention, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convening.
Hunwald is an obvious candidate, but I don't trust any of you beyond the tip of a spear. I'll see to it that he is protected until your Shire...
None here wishes the boy ill.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire, and will convene in a few days.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for...
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word...
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met.
Love is a difficult feeling.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you.
With Hunbeor's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
Nadja went to console him. I should follow her.
Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road, to the old...
Hunwald loved you like family, and you...
In my way, I was trying to protect him.
Oath and ale work better than your prayer.
That's not normal.
Go. That must be the tree Archer mentioned. Hunwald may be nearby.
These woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember... Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me.
Collect yourself, Hunwald. There's many a man in Lincolnshire who would pay to see your head on a pike.
Well, they can wait a...
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of...
That is quite... My father would have liked you. He liked...
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter.
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he...
A white old oak.
Skull.
Skull. And then... Oh, my
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely.
You know what? We should visit her.
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Ha! Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced, but I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. By God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Quiet. Stop here. Something isn't right.
Hide a fight, Hunwald! Now!
Father, give me strength to survive this. Ah! Eivor! Help! Devils! Who sent you? Speak or be damned!
The Lord will see us prevail!
Well struck, Eivor!
That's twice they've tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice?
We had luck. But if you're not someone in Mercia, wants you dead.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love.
I'm serious, Hunwald.
Plain and clear.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself. Huh?
अबे रंडी के बच्चे घोड़े पे बैठ जा। इतनी दूर जाना है और ये एनपीसी ग्लिच हुआ पैदल ही चल जा रहा है। घोड़ा पीछे पीछे भाग रहा है। प्लीज यार
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Hunwald! I thought for sure you'd be dead.
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you.
Ah, yes. I am
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's story.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently.
Oh, my love,
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here, out of sight.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat?
Hunwald, no. This shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough.
Yes. If anyone can lift my...
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love. Be well.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I don't doubt it.
can I get for you? This is the current fashion. You've made a great choice. Yes, this is a good look. You have an amazing eye for these things. You never know when this might come in handy. You have an eye for craftsmanship.
I have to go.